Hello, hello, you beautiful Istics. Welcome back to the Durge Diaries. I'm the Oz, and we are still on Maeve's game in Baldur's Gate 3. Maeve is, of course, our lovely Drow Cleric of Selûne. Let's see, last night we finished off Act 2. We stormed the tower, followed Cleric down the tentacle hole, and we are at the beginning of Act 3 camp now. I will probably be cutting early tonight. I have a very early morning tomorrow. But we'll still get some stuff in. Thanks.
The gate is closed. As is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree, attended by devils and spawn alike. A grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric master. And elevate him to an unfathomable station. To place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their necks.
Well, sounds like you envy him.
Of course I envy him. Why wouldn't I? The problem with what Cazador has done is that he did it to me. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor.
No, you won't. You're grounded from that right now. Wasn't I? Raphael said the ascension was lethally diabolical.
Doesn't it sound delightful? For the lucky little vampire on the winning side. After 200 years of shit, pure shit, I think I deserve something better.
All that matters to me is that you're safe.
I know you do. It matters to me as well. I want to be able to protect you, too. All I'm saying is, let's be clever about it. If an opportunity arises for me to become a more magnificent bastard than I already am, why turn it down? Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into Cazador's front door. If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more and be finally positioned for yours truly to ascend.
As long as you're sure you'll be alright seeing them again, love.
You're too adorable. I'll be fine. I'm sure they'll bring back memories of so many pathetic years, but I'm much stronger now. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us, likely with bared fangs. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Okay, I think he's the only one with an exclamation point right now. So, let's do our rest it and go learn the truth about our guardian.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Astral Prism and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. And what then? You are prone to impulses as uncontrollable as the gods themselves. Will you even have a say in what you do?
I'd like to think so.
Will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
All I want is to be free of the parasite. I'll do whatever's necessary to make that fucking happen.
Right now, your resolve feels firm, but there is no knowing how you will feel when the moment comes. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
It never is.
Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join my power.
We're under attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help. No choice but to keep going.
I can fly. Misty steps. Look at that. In we go. Thank you, Empty Air Behind Will. That was very insightful. Retro.
Where's our dream guardian? I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
You can wait until we cast our fucking buffs.
Assume nothing.
Where am I needed?
We've got spells we need to cast before we can do anything, so...
No time to dally.
God fucking damn it.
There's blood in the air.
Alright, fangs. There's one right there. Alright, go. Go kill that one! Please and thank you, darling. Oh, there's one closer. Oh well. Meh. Dude, seriously?
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
Smite! Smite! That 2 hit pointer is like so not worth Karlak's time, but she'll go use an offhand. Or the bonus action one, rather. There we go, yeah. And done. Smite!
Oak Father, harden my heart.
Alright, Halsin, go punch that fucker. Stunning strike! Flurry of blows! And stay.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
And we're still not done casting buffs, so... I'm sorry, I'm not sending Gale over there without his fucking mage armor.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
You can hold them back until I fucking get there and we both fucking know it. Come along, party. Party people. Okay, who's lingering? The one straggler is... It will? It's Will, isn't it?
Sharp as ever.
I need you now.
The pride of the gate.
Damn it, Lae'zel.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
Alright, come on,
times.
Lae'zel. Let's go. God damn it.
Indolence breeds madness.
The skull. Come
Like
to
hurting
the skull.
fucking cats, man.
I've got a long road ahead.
Eee.
It's not over. Come, help me.
I'm aware it's not over. I think we got more of us over there at once last time by coming over here first. Alright. Safe sky! And let's pray that Empanada does not start the fucking cutscene too early.
Please, help me.
Come on, party. Come on, party people. Party people. Party people. Halsin!
What comes now?
Seriously? All the way back there? Fucking stubborn ass bear.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Shadowheart, get your bitch ass over here.
What's next, I wonder?
Is that blood?
Alright, everybody is here. So I'm fucking saving here. So if I have to reload, I don't have to do that bullshit again. God damn it, he's starting the fucking cutscene right there. That is such fucking bullshit. I'm fucking sick of it.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
A mind flayer. God's damned abomination.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Fucking prove
You
it.
saved a child from a viper, back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Song from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Vlaakith's wrath upon you. I told you about my room in the Elsong Tavern, that night when you held me. I was vulnerable. You comforted me. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
Fine, but I'm doing this first because it amuses the shit out of me. That's literally the only reason. His reaction is fucking hilarious.
Despite your best attempts to be subtle, the mind flayer's awareness is everywhere. You blunder in its presence like a warg pup learning to walk.
You must be joking. I am telling you my thoughts directly into your head. But if you insist on taking a look for yourself, be my guest.
Nothing in your colourful existence to date could have prepared you for this. As the horror subsides, you are left with only one coherent thought. You must do whatever you can to subdue the Githyanki.
Happy? Now, join me. Fight!
Join the fight.
Together, we can turn the tide.
Oh, hey! Look at that, it actually brought us up here this time.
Fuck yes.
Cleric. She would like to rage. Some might. Some might. Yes. Fuck yes, Cleric.
Blood comes easy these days.
Did you hear it? You're the one in fucking melee with him. Just fucking
I
kill
think I
him.
could go another round.
And still, and Dread Ambition. Well, she took out half of his health. That's pretty fucking good, honestly. Alright, now smite his ass. Smite! Smite! Hehe. There's one up there, yes. Smite! Smite!
No holding back.
Whoa. Can you reach that one, actually? Yeah, go kill that one. He did pretty fucking good. Not what I wanted, but he did pretty fucking good. Some mechity. Some mechity. Movement to get over here? Shit. Alright, yeah, do it, boo. And smackity. And now he's out of thingities. Gatling gun.
Don't look at me like that. I
Well,
am a
you
mind
don't
flayer.
want to look at you.
Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene. To owe my life to a damned gate. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
I ask again. Who the fuck are you? And give me a name.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Hold up. Gortash was one of the chosen in the colony.
Indeed. His hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an Elder Brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you.
So what exactly was this battle about?
We fought to tame Prince Orpheus, the son of Gith herself.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Jastil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus, his mother, to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Were you imprisoned here too?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the Astral Prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
So was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prism?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was in prison. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished.
So what happens if we free Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched Illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already Illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
I'm not even Illithid, and I never fucking will be.
You are already more Illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
Why exactly do you say
I
that?
believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elden Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
No. No way.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
What the fuck is it?
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane. Cocooned here for millennia, it has become extraordinary.
No, I won't do it. See if I can fucking succeed. Shit biscuits. That'll probably up my chance. Damn it, where are you, Shadowheart? I need you, bitch. Oh my god, I made the fucking check.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then stillness. You've resisted your illithid instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then, until you are. It has enough vitality to further your evolution, and your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You
Fucking
have
drug
chosen.
pusher. He's just trying
The
to
brain has
push
gone to the
performance
city,
enhancing
and
drugs
the
on
army
me.
marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
I have a lot on my mind.
Why am I Gil?
I'm well in it.
So, yeah, I remembered that I don't remember if my mod to give me the normal face is active. And you have to have it active before you transform. So I need to pop out really quick and check that. I'm saving? Okay. Sorry, y'all. Gotta check that really quick, because I do not like the way that the illithid corruption bullshit looks. Nope, it was disabled. Okay, we're good. I'm glad I checked. All right.
So your mysterious artifact, tamer of parasites, is only another parasite itself. How do you feel?
Yep.
Knowing the cost of keeping your transformation at bay.
Honestly, I feel a little better now that I know what the fuck the artifact is.
I suppose there is something to that. Illithids are monstrous creatures. But in the end, they are only that. Creatures. And if it can, a parasite will keep its host fat, happy, and safe. Until it is finished feeding, at least. Am I comforting you?
Not really.
I'm not comforting myself. Use the Emperor as it would use you. Or discard it. My days of doubting you are done.
So your confidant was a mind flayer all along.
Mm-hmm.
Disquieting, to say the least.
Way to underreact, Halsin.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
Our dream figure is a mind flayer, love. Isn't that more concerning?
The Emperor, yes. A stunning revelation. But not so stunning as the prisoner. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths.
Of course
For
he
you
did.
to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Our current Vlaakith has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
Hey Matt, how's it going? So Voss was right. Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
I'm doing pretty good. I just have to pop out of town tomorrow and Friday for a work thing, but I'll be back Friday night, but I'm not going to be home until like midnight, so it should be fun. I'm looking forward to hanging out with my coworkers in person for once. Let's talk about Orpheus.
What about him?
So, why is he the Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
It's like, why exactly did Vlaakith keep Orpheus alive all those millennia ago?
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a gay hive mind. A talent like that makes the prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
Say, if he's so valuable alive, why exactly does she want him dead now?
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape. Better to risk the rise of illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
Who would they get hostile Githyanki that way in the prism?
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son. Very well.
Okay.
By Balduran's bones, this is a lot to take in. Let's see if I've got this right. 1, we've been carrying a mind flayer around with us this whole time. 2, it's been appearing as someone else in our dreams, cajoling us to embrace our new illithid talents. 3,
check.
The mind flayer's been siphoning a Githyanki prisoner's powers to shield us from the Absolute's voice. Did I miss anything?
Check. Well, I think you covered the broad strokes, lad.
Sensational tales, aren't they? Almost unbelievable. With a narrator so unreliable, how do we tell fact from fiction? I can't pretend I have the answer, but I know the illithid's right about one thing. It holds our fates in its talons. Until the Absolute falls, there's no getting rid of it.
Yes, but we will eventually be rid of the Emperor.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or Astral Prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Soldier.
Why? I don't understand why Karlach does not have a reaction to this. Mentalicious. Which our relationship thing did not trigger before we left Act 2.
You wish to consult me?
So it's weird. It's usually it triggers before we leave Act 2, but it hasn't, so I don't know, maybe she doesn't like me enough yet? The Empire offered us a special tadpole. We'll become partial mind flayers, but we'll get great powers in turn.
We will need every advantage to survive the battles that are to come. And my illithid parasite has already shown its worth. If this superior tadpole is capable of unlocking my mind's full potential, it is a tempting proposition. I am surprised you have not drawn on its power yourself.
Use it. Become greater.
I will be unstoppable.
Yep.
Life pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants to share itself with you. It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
Drugs are bad, okay? Open your mind
A
to it.
coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
Perhaps, once the others see what you can do, they will consider trying it for themselves.
You wish to consult me?
I guess she doesn't have anything to say about it. Alright, now I think the others won't scold me if I do it.
Whoa, quite the rug pull, eh? A mind flayer manipulating us this whole time. Such creatures are not to be trusted as a general rule, though this one does appear to have had a significant hand in our survival up to this point. At best, an ally whose motivations remain shrouded in deceit. We should be wary of what such an alliance may cost us.
Indeed, my love. Hi, boyfriend.
The gate is closed. Cazador,
We just did this.
to place him in a position of such esteem. Of course, the problem with what if the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take. After 200 years of shit, I know you. Let's find out. If we track down my old comrade, you'll do. If we don't, we should get. Unless Kaz. So, we owe our lack of tentacles to one of the very creatures that kidnapped us. And now it's offering us power if we're willing to evolve.
Alright. I'm doing the astral worm, right? I think you already said I was doing it. Rot poor Maeve's brain.
Life pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants to share itself with you. It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
Alright,
A
alright.
coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel
The fuck was that angle? That was
Your body
stupid.
has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
Gods, you're beautiful.
Alright. I've got worms to eat. I've got worms to eat. All the worms to eat. Tasty, tasty worms to eat. I might as well take this placer kitty. Occasionally I use it. I've got high enough already. I don't really need that. Do I want that? Oh, I do want that, which means that I have to train in that. Black hole's a fun one. Mind Sanctuary. Alright, my brain is dangerously cheesy.
By my oath.
Okay, yeah, I need... Minty will eventually get some tadpoles.
Blood whispers.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
Alright, now for the long rest. Da, 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 da. What's up, Gaz? You're fine. It's not time yet and you know it. You're just bored. There is no point in putting the party back together when we will just have to get split back up when I go into long rest mode in a minute. I don't see any exclamation points. I think we're good.
And Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
On the distance. Alright. Now the series of long rests that begins the fucking act. Alright, Lae'zel live.
Inconceivable that we would seek release from one tadpole only for you to commune with another. I'd chide you if my mind were not consumed by the sight of Orpheus within his domed prison. The Prince of the Comet lives, but make no mistake. I can see the change in you, feel the parasite worming its way through you even further. You have invited your own misery. I will not break our alliance for it, but I will not condone it.
Don't worry, love. It's all gonna be gone when we make the brain go boom. May as well get through those. Have you thought about making use of the tadpole's power?
Mark my words. This power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
Rude.
Gladly.
You know, the Emperor's Astral Touch tadpole promises us pretty exceptional power.
It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less. Do you not feel the cold where once there was heat? The void where your soul once resided?
I'm not so sure I actually had a soul to begin with, considering my daddy. I'm not gonna push anyone to do it. It's fine. You don't need to use it, love.
I know. And I won't.
Soldier, this is it. We're almost to the city. First through Worm's Crossing, then on to the lower city. Oh, it smells the exact same. 10 years on, but still home. Incredible.
So about our tadpole powers.
You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more illithid into the mix? Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this.
It's your choice, but I think the tadpole makes me a little stronger.
Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet.
Honestly, there should have been more costs than there actually are, since there's like none. And I don't expect you to do anything you don't want to do.
And you know, keep an eye on yourself. If you start feeling loopy, shout. We don't know what these tadpoles are capable of.
So if I start feeling loopy, you're gonna kill me, is basically what I'm hearing, babes. Hopefully that'll clear the conversation, though. Nope. Alright, the conversation doesn't go away unless I actually convince them to do it, which I'm not doing. So I guess we'll just ignore those. You know, it's been a while since we connected like we once did.
Yeah, I had the same thought. So much has happened between then and now. Maybe we just got a little caught up in it all. But I'm not going anywhere. I've got plans for the future, you know, and they involve you.
Watching gods. But I never thought I would be happy to see the city again. Much less to smell it. The Harper safe house I spoke of is on the bridge at Worm's Crossing. Danthelon's dancing axe.
So what are you hoping to find there?
Information. The Chosen have a head start on us. I'd like to know what they've done with it.
How are you faring without your Harpers?
You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this. Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles.
You know, I'd like to hear more about those old days.
Would you? In time, then. Perhaps once you found a rocking chair for me to doze off in.
You know, now that we're traveling together, I realise I don't know all that much about you.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
Oh, come on, make them rhyme. So is it true you fought the Dead Three before?
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
Aye, please, yet only one of those things.
Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best. Ask it.
So you mentioned before that you know something about illithids.
More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I.
It's different this time. The brain is itself is a slave, which is not good.
Do not be moved to pity. It is a predator pinned in a trap. And if it wriggles free, you'll find it still has teeth.
She's not wrong.
As you wish.
When I first met you, saving yourself from
God.
Pseudomorphosis was your
I thought
greatest
nobody would
wish.
yell at me if I had someone else do it first.
And yet now, you've stepped closer to embracing it. I trust your leadership and respect your decisions, but I truly hope this is not something we come to regret.
Have you heard from Thaniel since we moved on?
I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well, and Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
We will indeed, Liv. If you have the same fucking conversation again, I'm throwing you off the fucking bridge.
Baldur's Gate is right over the hills. And so is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane ascension. An imperial soiree. A grand ceremony to place him in a position. Of course, the problem with what... If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place. After 200 years of... I know you do. Let's find out more. If we track down my old comrade... If we don't, we should get... Worms Crossing. The welcome mat of Baldur's Gate. This is it. I'm almost home.
Are you worried Cazador will find out you're back?
I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike.
You think you can beat him?
It's something of a gamble, true, but if I can win, if I can beat him, it would be worth any risk. So yes, I do worry about facing him. But if we can get his attention, finding the ritual's location will be much easier, and that could give me the edge I need.
It's like, I want to discuss the astral tadpole.
Don't look at me like that. I know what you're going to say. The answer is no. No.
It's kind of unlike you to be unwilling to receive new power.
That was before I knew the cost. Before I knew it meant transforming into some grotesque beast. I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed and warped while I was utterly helpless. The grip of death owned my heart as it beat its last. I don't want to turn into anything else. I can't do that again. I can't watch my body be taken over.
All right, I'll speak no more on the matter, love.
I had nothing for so long. Nothing. Not even my own body. I will not give it up. Now it's mine again. Gods, you're beautiful. Us. I still love the sound of that. There is nothing I'd like more. perfect. Every time.
Alright,
Is
I
there
guess I'll
something
kick
you
him
want to
out of the
talk about,
party because I need somebody out so that Jaheira can stay.
Darling, it's
Because I need somebody to not be in the party. Alright, Will.
Incredible to be back. My home. My city.
Are you excited to return? Reluctant? Both?
Baldur's Gate is where I first raised a glass in toast at the tender age of 14 and got so tipsy from wine, I puked in Dillard Portier's bushes. It's where the flaming fist chased me after I'd stolen a peach from a cart in the Wide. I got a good chewing out over it too. It's where my father taught me to hold a rapier, to read books of lore, to know right from wrong. It's been 7 years since I left. It's no paradise, but it's home, and it's worth saving.
So the Emperor promises incredible power if we're willing to pursue it.
Yes, and at a great cost, partial ceremorphosis. I won't begrudge you your choice. As for me, though, I'm not ready. I might never be.
I understand.
Thank you.
I just can't do it. I cannot force myself to pressure any of them into this stuff. I care too much.
Tired, love? Worm's Crossing. We could be inside the city walls before long. And I could be back where this all started.
So you mentioned Shah followers might watch for us. You think we could use them to track down your parents?
I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go.
Alright, what should we be looking for?
Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering. Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
I think that special tadpole the Emperor offered will increase our chances of success.
More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those illithid powers before. What makes you think I'd want to jump into an even deeper hole? Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do. But I don't want that for myself.
Alright, if your mind's set, I'm not going to try to change it.
Civilization beckons at last. It's no water deep, but Baldur's Gate is a respectable runner-up. Or at least a close third.
So we've been given a rare gift, that Astral Touch tadpole with the power to grant a partial illithid form.
I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt the biology of a mind flayer. Certainly doesn't seem to have done you any harm. Or rather, you've not yet done me any harm. Still, there are undoubtedly risks to such a transformation.
Hey, Giz. What's up? What's up, Giz? You need out? Let me finish these let me do this long rest and then I'll take you, okay, baby girl? And he's actually interested, he just needs persuading, I guess. Well, you'd weed this power well and with wisdom. There aren't many I'd trust with this, love.
If this is what the fates have offered to aid our cause, then who am I to refuse? I'll take your tadpole. Let's see what it has to offer. Whatever you need, you only have to ask.
help?
Nothing hurts anymore.
The next urchin that tries to pick my pocket will lose its hand.
Why not take its head?
If I take its head, how will it learn from its mistakes? Even here, a child deserves a second chance. I am reminded of the Brerin, the stench streets of Menzoberranzan, where the sick and the outlawed make their homes. Despite the destitution, there is profit and opportunity to be found in such places, if one is willing to wade through the squalor.
Is this your first time in the gate?
Yes. I only know it through history books and hearsay. A city of murder and grief. I expect it will live up to its legend.
Well, I guess this question does kind of make sense since I'm Saladrin. You know, I'm curious about Menzoberranzan. Tell me of your home.
You have never visited?
I was born there, but I suspect your life was very different from mine.
Most likely. I am a Bainray, born into the city's most ancient and powerful house. My life was one of privilege and danger. Like you, I lived in Kuelarzol, high above the city's sprawl. I enjoyed every luxury, whether harvested in the Underdark or stolen from the surface, and I survived my first assassination attempt while I still suckled at my mother's breast. I tasted her blood that day. She covered my body with her own, and a blade bit deep into her chest, almost puncturing her heart. When I came of age, she tried to take my life herself, and I gave her fresh scars to match those she earned protecting me.
Is your mother still alive?
I expect so. If the world were to end, I think my mother would survive to rule over the ruins.
Yeah, she 100% would. Little wonder you find it hard to make friends if your own mother tried to kill you.
She taught me to be resilient and to guard my heart from those who cannot be trusted, literally and figuratively. When I choose to let somebody close, I do not do so lightly. That gives a great depth of meaning to the bonds I do share.
Anything else from you, Delicious? Would you hurry up and want a relationship with me already, bitch? You're fucking irritating me. You should have already asked for one. Oh my god, Astarion, I'm gonna throw you off a fucking bridge if you want to have that fucking conversation again.
Baldur's Gate is right. Cazador grants to place him in the problem. If the time comes, I can stay warm. After 200 years of if we track down my old comrades, if we don't, we should get
Oh, I'm sorry, Gaz. Is my singing blah disturbing you? Yes, I'm taking my long rest, and then I will take you out, okay? It's like a 4-minute thing. Just...
Naughty, 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 little master. You have disobeyed your father's wishes one time too many. For she who fights with monsters should look to it that she herself becomes a monster. When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. Another will embrace what you have rejected, and that other will be your death. But your father loves you dearly. You may re-inherit yourself yet. Slaughter your line. Become the last of your name. Lord Baal shall have but one chosen.
Memories flood back, snatches of your story written in the blood of 1,000 victims. Years spent in worship of Baal, leading his savage congregation in prayer, sacrifice, and slaughter. You were their master, and he was yours. A cruel master, a dread lord, a devoted father. All is as you feared. You are a spawn of Baal, his heir, his scion.
Well, that might be who I was, but it's not who I am.
And yet, you know you will never be free of your urge if you don't confront your past. You are not the last of your name. Not yet. There is another. The abomination wrapped in flesh you saw in the colony. Orin, it's time for a family reunion. But be wary of your confessors. Will friend turn to foe, knowing what you are? Tonight's troubled rest is, as ever, overwhelmed by your killing fate. You dangle above a dark precipice, one move away from falling. Another watches your body while it is possessed by the night. You do not dream alone.
Dark dreams? I think I can guess. Visions of blood on your hands. The blood in your veins, perhaps. For all the gifts Baal's children inherit, a peaceful night's sleep is not among them.
How could you possibly know?
The dreams alone do not concern me. It is what waking deeds they might inspire. Are you truly your own master? What is it you feel when father's dreams come calling?
It's disgusting. I never asked for this power, I don't want it, and I want it to just go the fuck away.
There is one certain way. I hold it in my hand. This is your father's true legacy. Not his children, but the fear they plant in us. The savagery it blossoms into. In another time, with another of your kind, we found a better way. I would dearly like to find it again.
A better way? It's too late for that. My cruel deeds can't be undone.
You are what you are. Child of Baal. But that need not be all that you are. You would not be the first to turn the taint in your blood to your advantage. But there are barriers a Baal spawn must overcome first. Those of your kind. Orin. I am sure you already know that so long as she lives, she will never stop hunting you. It might be that you have to turn and face her. You cannot change that. All you can choose is how you meet her. As another bloodied child of Baal? Or as yourself? All I can offer is the promise that, should you choose to do so, you will not meet her alone. For now, take what rest you can. I will watch over you this night.
How do I know you won't kill me?
I suppose you do not. Sleep well.
No more dreams await you in sleep this night. Only the warm knowledge that indeed you are not alone.
Should I change the dye color on that outfit? It almost matches her skin tone a little too much.
What's the story?
And why is she back in armor when I put us all in camp clothes?
Do what must be done. Let us show them how it's done.
Alright, I'll leave it.
Never a dull moment.
Alright. I'd better walk Gaz really quick before she starts nagging me again. As she loves to do. So, yeah. Back in 5-ish, depending on how long her fuzzy butt decides to take. Alright, I am back. Gaz has been walked, and I'm in the process of bribing her. This should buy me the rest of the stream, because I'm going to have to cut early tonight, because I have to be up stupidly early. Right here. Okay. That's it. That was your whole treat, sweetheart. I don't have any more treats for you. That was it. I'm not getting you another one just because you're cute. I don't have anything else for you right now. You're adorable. I love you. Go lay down. Do you want? What do you want? She's just staring at me and smiling. I don't know what the fuck she wants. Hi. Do you just want attention? I'll settle. Okay. I'll come with you then. No? You just want loves? Okay, come here. Come here. Let's. Here. Gaz, I just can't. Are you you twat? She tells me she wants to cuddle, so I go and sit on one of her beds so that I can cuddle with her, and she goes and lays on the other one and turns her back to me. My child is a brat. I don't know where she gets that from. Totally not me. Okay, party reactions to the ball revelation.
Baldur's Gate at last. We should find Sharess's caress. Voss will be waiting.
So I discovered I'm Ballspawn. The Lord of Murder's blood flows through me.
I'm not surprised. You've become death incarnate. Mighty, yes. And altogether unpredictable and intractable. One day, perhaps soon, Baal will demand your fealty. You'll either muster the strength to defy him, or you will succumb. I know how I'd choose.
It's kind of annoying that the, like, let's talk about the Astral Tadpole stuff keeps popping up after I've had the conversation with them that they clearly don't want it.
Hey.
It's like, don't be alarmed, darling, but I've discovered I'm Ballspawn, a child of the god of murder.
That's a heavy weight. I know you can carry it, but it's heavy all the same. You are so much more than your parents. You're more than the affliction that wants to consume you. I love you. And I know you'll choose your destiny and choose it well. You will, won't you?
I'll try. Jashira, you have
Well,
things and stuff.
Are we ready for the road once more?
I wanted to ask you something. I need to know more about the Bossmon. About myself.
I am no expert on the matter, despite all my experience. But if anything I know can help you resist your father, only ask it.
You've never known Bossmon to go mad, have you?
Not mad, no. Take Zadavok, for example. For as much carnage as he caused, there was always a cold calculation to it. He craved power, and his bloodline was just another path to achieve it. I saw that same bloodline turn to better ends than Baal ever intended for it. It was Baalspawn who threatened the coast, and Baalspawn who saved it. It is possible to go on to live a life outside your father's shadow.
Did your friend live happily after Baal was dealt with?
Baal was but the beginning. Be warned. A godspawn draws trouble like iron to lodestone. There will be crusaders who wish to rid the world of your taint, or jealous minds who believe themselves more deserving of the power in your blood. But happiness is not beyond a Baalspawn. It simply comes at a higher cost. Constant vigilance.
Bull frightens me.
Then you are wise. I will not mince words. If what you told me is true, you are already further under Baal's power than my old friend ever was. But, so long as you fear that power, there is hope. Fear means you are not fully mad. Not yet.
You were terrible at comforting, Jahira. So was your camp bothered time and time again by a grotesque butler?
Baal had his minions, certainly. But none that watched over their wards so diligently. I wonder if past experience has taught the great god to fear that another of his children might turn against him.
Quite possibly. Did your friend ever tell you the dreams Bull sent them?
Yes. Your rancid father will try to twist your thoughts, as he did with all his children. The harder you resist, the darker your dreams become. Our camp was often roused by screams in the night back then. We learned to take them as a marker of pride. Even gods can be resisted.
Did the Ballspawn have children? Did they inherit his
A
taint?
Baalspawn can sire children, certainly. Whether they should... There are things in our nature we might unwittingly pass on, yes. But I do not believe them stronger than the things we choose to pass on. If you are asking whether love and joy are beyond you, just because of the taint in your blood? No. They most certainly are not.
Well, I think you've told me enough for now. No, we already had that conversation. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw you off a bridge, Astarion.
The urges are calling on you again, aren't they? I haven't seen you sleep through the night once in the past days.
Don't be alarmed, Schnookums. But I've divined with pretty near certainty that, Bo is my father.
I knew you had some nasty habits, but I didn't want to pry over much, but bloody hells! A Baalspawn! Probably more Baldurian parents scare their children with stories of your kind than mine. I thought your kind was extinct. Goes to show, you should always check your facts. So, how are you feeling? Keen to reconnect with your family? Or ready to throw yourself in an oubliette?
Honestly, I'm terrified. How can I stand up to a god? He wants me to cause carnage.
You know, I didn't realize you and I were so alike. I felt paralyzed to do anything about Cazador for so many decades. I gave up on myself. I gave up on any hope of escape after a few lashes. Mal controls you in much the same way. I don't know how you could beat him, but I do know this. You must try. The half-life of a mind-addled slave is worse than death. Don't become his. I wouldn't live another century as one for all the moonstones in Evereska.
I love that conversation. That's why I always pick that option. It's just so sweet and the other ones aren't.
Oakfather preserve you.
May the force be with you. So I finally understand my affliction. Turns out, I'm Bull Spawn.
You are a mortal child of Baal. Be careful with whom you share that fact. I hear many of your kind have met premature ends.
Thanks, darling. Hey, Peaches.
I'm here for you. Always.
Look at that, he finally got his new greeting. So, turns out, I'm born of the Lord of Murder. I'm Bull Spawn.
Hells. It explains so much. Listen to me. I knew another like you. Gorion's ward. One of Baldur's Gate's great heroes. Baal's blood ran through their veins too. They burned away their own darkness with their own inner light. They chose courage. They chose honor. And so can you.
Astarion. We've talked about this.
I do enjoy our little sits together.
I love that she always has something to say when you sit there.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
So, love, I finally understand my affliction. Turns out I'm Bull Spawn.
I suppose that makes you quite remarkable. Though not in a way I'd envy, perhaps. From what little I can recall hearing of Baal's mortal children, not all succumb to his influence. Perhaps you can still resist your nature, if you want to.
Oh, I do. I enjoy being a disappointment to my father, and that's not gonna fucking change.
Anything I can do for you, consider it most enthusiastically done.
It's like, I finally know the truth about myself, Squish. I'm Bull Spawn.
A Baal spawn? Gosh.
Way to
I know what
underreact.
it is to have a closer connection than most with the gods. But with Baal, that's not a bond I'd like to be bound with. You should be careful. Very, very careful.
Admintalicious.
You wish to consult me?
It's like, you know there's a darkness within me. I finally figured out what the fuck it is.
Tell me. Or show me. My mind is open to you.
Connect your mind with hers and show her every grotesque thought and deed in full gory detail.
Exposed to the limitless horror of your dreadful imagination, Minthara's mind buckles, snaps, and then burns hot. She absorbs every detail, whether memory or dream, and drinks deep of them. You sense a desire in her equal in strength to your darkest urge.
Elghor, Doktak, Slayer. There are many names for you, and all of them inspire dread. You are exquisite.
So are you.
I know. We must find the Temple of Baal, slaughter Orin, and claim your inheritance.
So annoying. It's been a long time since I've had the conversation with her without her being romanced. So it was really weird having those just tiny differences in the
Baldur's
lives.
Gate is right. Khazad agreed to place him in a position of power. The problem, if the time comes, I can stay. After 200 years, I know. Let's find. If we track down my old, if we do, we should get. Unless.
Man. It's my Blopera. Okay, that one was kind of bad. I know that one was kind of bad. I think it was funnier in my head.
Queen Vlaakith. Skva!
You are Hashalak, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies!
No, he doesn't.
I have only a moment, and you, Hashalak, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Challenge to Vlaakith's rule.
Return to the Astral Prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. A final chance. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
Stand your ground, love. Don't fall for her lies.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you.
No, they won't.
Will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you!
Several of you should have. Okay, good. Shazzy has hers. Alright, we'll start with Lae'zel.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the Astral Sea, never to cross the One in the Void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
Consider her past and present. What's the true source of her resentment?
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She is mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
You grieve in the future you'll never have. Vlaakith took everything from you.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm moored to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. I am known and honored by you, the source of my bruises. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Zala Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
You've been quick to pledge yourself to Orpheus's cause. What about your own needs and wants?
Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again.
Vlaakith promised to make you Bats of Vlaakith. Sounds impressive.
Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart of Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago.
So what next, love?
We find Voss at Sharess's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus Tough Kinazin.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods.
Well, I'm ready if you are, love.
Bit sweaty, but up for whatever's next. Ugh. Thanks, soldier. Can't wait to be home. Anything that comes after that is extra.
Damn. It can't have been easy for Lae'zel to stand up to Vlaakith like that. But there's nothing that woman can't do.
We just played host to an undying queen. Oh, and that's without our fine silverware. Lae'zel has courage turning her back on a lifetime's belief. As for us, best we stay out of interplanar politics, I think. Orpheus is on his own. But should great Vlaakith come to settle a score with Lae'zel, well, I might be convinced to kill her. Undying or not, she was very loud.
Yes, it was very rude of her to show up in our camp and be loud. I'm gonna throw you off a fucking bridge, Astarion.
Baldur's Gate is right. Cazador had granted to place him. The problem of the time comes like a stay After 200 years, I know. If we track down, we should get unless.
This is ridiculous.
So, Lae'zel's finally seen the light and turned on her mistress. It took a little time, but she got there. Though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight.
God! Scared the shit out of me! Ah. Sorry if that startled you too. Oh my god. Okay. Where the fuck? Alright. Right. Halsin! Halsin is where we're at.
So, it seems that Vlaakith is Lae'zel's queen no longer. That took no small amount of backbone.
Oh my fuck. Oh wait, no, never mind. Never mind. I was looking at the map the wrong way. That's Shadowheart. I'm not throwing a stone off a bridge yet.
Vlaakith's a fearsome one. The sort it's hard to say no to. But Lae'zel said it anyway, to her immense credit. She's choosing truth. She's choosing freedom. For her, for Orpheus, for the Githyanki people. I wish I knew a good Githyanki cheer to celebrate the occasion, but the only gift phrases I've picked up are the sweary sort.
Alright, yes, Shadzi, I see you. You have a whole thing, so I'm gonna talk to them first.
Glad to see I'm not the only one on the wrong side of an omnipotent authority figure. Lae'zel did well to
No,
break
most of
free of
us are.
Vlaakith's manipulations, though I doubt Vlaakith will let such insubordination go unpunished.
If our traveling companions continue to make poor choices, we will soon have every god in this plane and the next hunting us. Lae'zel risks everything with her childish rebellion.
Oh, Minty. Alright, let's go swimming with Shadzi.
I can still feel the Shadowfell all over me. Still hear her words in my ear. I feel unclean.
So what do you want to do about it, love?
I want to wash it away. All of it. I have an idea, but I'll need your help.
Of course.
Wait until the others are asleep, then come with me. There's a place we can go. Down the coast a little.
Okay. None of you thirsty ass bitches are demanding attention. So let's go swimming with Shadzi.
This will do. Take off your clothes.
Bossy much? There's easier ways to get me naked, you know.
I don't doubt you in the slightest. Come on then. We've already come this far.
You first.
Fine. Well, don't just stand there. Turn around. You haven't even attempted to peek. I'm a little offended.
It doesn't give me an option. Oh, there it is. Sneaky glance.
You're lucky I didn't have anything more dangerous to throw than undergarments. What? Don't just stare.
It's hard not to. You're beautiful.
I know. Your turn. I don't know if I can do this, now that I'm here.
Yes, you can. Just walk forward until you feel the weight lift.
All right, just stay close.
The pervy hermit crab.
Oh, hells, that's cold. Come here. Thank you. I needed that. I needed to know I can face things without Shah. I don't want to go back. Not just yet. Just a pebble. Now don't you dare stop.
Yay! Oh, this one should be Halsin. Let's talk to Shadzy first, though. Oh, and Minty has exclamation point too. Oh my god, yay!
Yes. You sit right there and let me drink in the sight of you. Something the matter? I should hope not, after the time we spent together. My spirits are thoroughly lifted.
Well, I did want to talk to you about that, as it so happens.
Oh? Not feeling any regrets, I hope?
Just remember, love, you'll need plenty of practice to become an accomplished swimmer.
Trust me, I'll be an eager pupil, if I have a thorough teacher. Though I'm still finding sand in my hair. I wonder what the others will think of that.
Let them think whatever they like. It doesn't matter.
I suppose it doesn't. I'm glad we have each other. And I hope we'll have more opportunities to slip away.
I guess I should have gone with the sandcastle option, damn it.
Of course. Just the one?
How are you faring?
Nervous, perhaps. When we entered Worm's Crossing, it felt like it might be the beginning of the end. Whatever happens, I'm glad it's with you next to me.
Aww. Alright, now I think Minty is finally ready to be with me.
As you approach Minthara, you feel her mind reaching out to yours, tentative and curious. Then it retreats, soft as a whisper.
Sorry. Old habits.
I felt you peering into my mind. What exactly are you hoping to find?
A feeling. When we first met, before moonrise, I intruded on your thoughts without hesitation and took what I needed from your memories. I would not do that again, unless I had reason to think you were hiding something from me. And I do not. I did not think we would ever share anything more than an uneasy alliance, born of our mutual enmity for the Absolute. I was wrong. A deeper bond has grown between us. I trust you. But I would like to touch your thoughts again, now that my mind is my own. May I?
Only if I can see your thoughts as well.
Of course. I do not hide anything from you. When the Absolute fell silent, I thought I would be alone. I expected to spend my days among surface dwellers who knew nothing of my culture. I did not expect to meet another outcast from the Underdark who understood me. I did not expect you.
Oh my god, there's a special Drow line! Ah! I get way too excited about this stuff. You're rather special yourself, you know.
I have been told that I am special since my mother first held me in her arms. The burden of expectation. Before the Absolute, I lived a life of certainties. I knew that I was destined for greatness because I was born to it. I also knew that my inherited privilege came with a cost. That the bonds of fellowship and family could be broken by envy and ambition. I could not enjoy the taste of food for fear of poisoning, and I could not enjoy the company of lovers and friends because I feared they hid knives behind their smiles. In spite of the danger, I was happy. I knew myself, and I understood the world around me. Now, nothing is certain. Without Lolth, without the Absolute, without my home, I do not know myself. But you do, I think. Show me myself through your eyes. Let me see what I am to you.
Let her in.
She joins her thoughts with yours, and you are as one. You share in her strength of mind and formidable will, but also the doubts that eat at her conviction. Those doubts cluster in swarms, and the thickest is around her sense of self. She pushes past, revealing the image of her you hold in your mind. What does she see?
A lover.
The cold shell of Minthara's mind melts away, and you are drawn into the heart of her. Warm, passionate, and dangerous.
I have never lacked confidence, but this conflict seems so much bigger than the two of us. It frightens me. I do not know if we will survive it, but whatever life remains to us, I would gladly spend it fighting at your side and lying with you at night.
That would be a good life.
Her mind touches yours, feather light and hesitant. A stark contrast to the confidence with which her thoughts intruded on yours in the past.
Tonight, there will be no voices, no orders, no gods. I belong only to you.
Aww.
You wish to consult me?
No, I wish to make out with you.
I am yours. Come to me.
Really?
I could lose myself in you. I am yours. Come to me. You are exquisite. I am yours. Come to me.
We just did that one.
What a wonderful distraction you are. I am yours. Come to me.
There's 3.
Enough. We still have a war to fight. I am yours. Come to me.
No, come on. You've got one more.
I have never needed anyone, but I want you. I am yours. Come to me.
Finally.
I could lose myself in you.
Alright. That's all of Minty's kisses. We finally got Minty. Now let's go get Halsin. You want both scenes? The man and the bear?
I never quite realized how burdened I was until I met you. The threat of the Shadow Curse, the politics of the Grove. I was forgetting who I was. But you lifted the fog. Thank you.
So the fog's lifted. What have you discovered?
You. I discovered you. I have lived a very long time. I have taken many lovers. My heart does not stir lightly. But it does now.
What are you saying exactly?
I want more than to fight at your side, or sit around the campfire with you. I want to lay with you under the stars and feel your skin against mine. I think you feel the same way. Once the power of the Shadow Curse was broken, the connection was undeniable. We both felt it. But tell me I'm wrong, and the matter can rest. I do not wish to sour our friendship, but I have to know if it can be something more.
Why is his being bugged bugs me? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested, but I'm already in a relationship with 7.
You have bonded with Will, body and soul.
Why is
His
it always
scent
Will?
lingers on your skin. If there is to be anything between us, it must be with his consent. And perhaps someday, his participation.
You just want to share? Is that what you mean?
Some treat their relationships like a walled garden. Tidy, tamed, cut off from the world. That is their right, but it is not for me. I do as nature does, and let my heart run wild. Desire flourishes wherever it finds purchase.
I will speak with Shadowheart.
Take your time. I'll be waiting.
Right. Let's do this.
Oh, you came. I was concerned you might have had doubts, or that this might have all been too soon.
Is the big, strong archer in Halsin nervous? You're adorable.
Perhaps a little. Do you know how hard it's been for me to contain myself? I'm almost frightened to touch you. If I give in, I may not be able to stop until I've devoured you.
I trust you.
As I do you. But nevertheless, I will be gentle. Or at least, I will try. Just as nature intended. Come here to me. Forgive me, I lost the run of myself. Sometimes, if blood runs hot enough, it's difficult to tame the beast.
His cringe just gets me every time. Don't apologize. I like it.
You like it?
Yeah. Change back. Let me have the beast. Let the beast have me.
Are you certain? It will be untamed, vigorous, and, well, large.
Don't worry, I'm a cleric. Oh, come on, love. Large is what I'm here for. Alright, there's the bear. Now let's see the man. Is it bad that I kind of hope Druid gets an option to also change and you just both go at it in wild shape? Where'd the music go?
Just as nature intended. Come here to me. Forgive me, I lost the run of myself. Sometimes, if blood runs hot enough, it's difficult to tame the beast.
I'm flattered I have that effect on you. Now come here.
Well, I need no further encouragement.
Pervy ass squirrel.
More?
Alright, there you go. Both of Halsin's scenes. And that pervy ass squirrel deserves the fact that he goes gray after all of that. Hello, Hippie Gomez.
My heart soars just to look upon you. What do you need?
I just wanted to see how you're faring.
This place is not for me, perhaps. But with you by my side, and the shadow curse of fading memory, I shall keep my head high.
How do you see our relationship?
Relationship? Such terms belong to civilization. A little unfamiliar to my lips. You know what we share is more fluid, more founded in the principles of nature. You should feel free to roam as your heart desires. You are all I want, but I will not hold you to myself. Let others know the happiness of being with you.
I wanted to speak to you about our night together.
That was something I had dreamed about for some time. And now I realize just how woefully meager my dreams were compared to the reality. I would still be there with you now, if the sun hadn't intruded on us and the city hadn't stirred for the day.
I mean, I would have stayed. The populace could do with the show, take their mind off things.
I had heard the municipal laws regarding large animals had been struck down. But still, perhaps we were wise not to push our luck. This time. Speak to me, lover. No hardship from me. Far from it.
The forehead kiss is just so cute.
Was there something else you wanted, my heart? Always. Was there something else you wanted, my heart? Always.
I love how those blue highlights are showing up so well in this lighting.
Come here to me. Was there something else you wanted, my heart? Then you'll have me. Lead on.
We're finally through all the rest. You're already in the party. And Astarion does not have an exclamation point.
Precious little
Yay.
Baal babe. Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
I'm here for you, always. That's the spirit.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I didn't think I'd live to see the day when Lae'zel turned her back on Vlaakith. But all things considered, good for her. All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
There's always trouble, honey. It's us.
My time is yours. What do you need? With pleasure. Lead on.
You wish to consult me? Good. I do not like to stand idle.
Yeah. Shouldn't she have 3 paladin auras, not 2? I'll check that in a minute.
Waiting. I crave blood.
Someone there?
Sharp as ever.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
I am listening.
No, you don't have any. Alright, no, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for your fucking paladin auras. Because you should have 3, I think. But I'm only showing 2 active. Oh, there is a thing there, if I can see it. Okay. It'd be great if I could actually see the names of these fucking things. Okay, I guess not. I only see 2. I could have sworn Pelly's had 3. Now you're both in a trance. Just fell in love. Abracadabra, abracadabra. With her tongue she said, "Death all up tonight."
What to do?
I guess I'm just crazy. I could have sworn she had 3. On the west side, as the dust flies. I should probably talk to Isabel and Aelin since, you know, Selûnite.
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
You and Aelin seem to have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Cleric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Oh, certainly. There's magic in a look.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
He'd become the chosen Amako.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be. Keeping very well, I hope?
So, what will you do now that your father's gone?
Look after my angel, of course. She's been through more than I can bear to think about. 100 years in the Shadowfell. 100 years being murdered by Sharans over and over. It fills me with a rage I can hardly contain. She's a formidable woman, my Aelin. But no one could escape such horrors unscathed. She's in my hands now, and I intend to help her through whatever's to come. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put down the horror that threatens this city. We are your allies, for life.
Oh. I'd like to know what happened between you and your father.
I mourn the man I knew. He was wonderful. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town,
so we're just gonna have the same conversation again.
Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. Next I knew, He told me. I found last light within... By the time Jaheira came, he's gone now. But I suppose the man I knew died when I died. The man he became... That wasn't the father I knew. The one I loved so very much.
Seriously, tell me again about what happened, seriously.
Keeping very well, I hope?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Are you fucking kidding? Seriously? I go to talk to fucking Aelin and you crash? Oh my fucking god. Jesus fucking mother bitch. Like, seriously, I was just gonna do a couple more things before going to bed, and you fucking crashed. Just like, fuck you. And I have to redo the things, because I don't even remember what my last fucking save was, or if I saved before I talked to Aelin and Isabel, or if I didn't, and I just had the fucking autosave at the end of the long rest, which means I put the whole fucking party back together again. Oh my god. Ah! Why do you do this to me? Why do you fucking do this to me? Seriously. This is bullshit. This is a pile of dire bullshit, because dire bulls are bigger. Alright, I'm done cussing out the game for the moment. Maybe. I think. Oh my fucking god. Nope. I did not save before I fucking talked to them. I saved before I fucking talked to Halsin. So our whole conversation... Seriously? Alright, that was like 20 minutes that I just lost, so I think I'm just gonna fucking call it a night, because that was bullshit, and I don't particularly feel like redoing everything right now, so yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I have to be up stupid early tomorrow anyway, so thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed tonight's chaos. And there's no stream tomorrow. I should be back Friday, but it'll be late. And if I'm too drained on Friday, then I'll definitely be back at Saturday my normal time. So, until then, have a good one. Peace out.